Would you shut up and just push the button already?
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
It's the Wisey Translator on the Wise Guys Sports Show.
I'm forever unclean.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is the Wisey Translator. It is the best segment of the night because it is the last segment of the night. It is a time when James and I give each other names inside and outside of the sports world, and we give you the first thing that pops into our heads. Didn't have one in the live show because we were really just trying to get in and out with it, with the baseball preview, and of course, John being with us. So, James, it is incumbent upon me to give the first name in the Wisey Translator. And I am going to get your opinion on something. James, your first name in the Wisey Translator is the J.R. Smith of USA Baseball and counting his chickens before they were hatched, U.S. national team manager Mark DeRosa.
Maybe stick to a gig that you're better at, which is like, analyzing with Rob Dibble and Lauren the Hottie Shahadi, and Pedro and everybody on MLB Network. And, even though this thing doesn't really mean anything because of how many guys are backing out in the middle of it, it really never should have come to this. It's not like at the Olympics where it means anything. It's not like it's a world championship, that's done after the season, like in basketball and hockey. It's it is a novelty, but still know at least what you're doing and don't have to put your faith in Italy.
Yeah. Although Italy's manager does hold a very special, one of their coaches holds a very special place in my heart. Did you see who Italy's manager is, though?
If you're saying it's the legendary soccer goalie from the ESPN Gary Miller era Gianluca Pagliuca,
It's Francisco Cervelli.
I did see that. I just wanted to use it. I just needed an excuse to say Gianluca Pagliuca.
Pagliuca. Here we go. As the cats fight in the background.
Michael, go ahead.
Speaking of cats fighting, Jim, go ahead.
Michael, your name in the Wisey Translator had himself a night, what you can almost say a record-setting night. And quite honestly, it could have been even larger if this was like a night where nobody wanted to play defense. And yours is the now holder of the second greatest point total in one game in the NBA, Bam Adebayo of the Miami Heat.
Still the second best player in his house.
I saw that. You sent that to me. That was friggin' hilarious.
So what I said to Jim was the first thing Asia Wilson, who is Bam Adebayo's wife, of course, Asia, the four-time.
You got to say it like Booker T, dude.
Yeah. The WNBA regular season MVP and now 3-time Finals MVP. That's Bam's wife, and the first thing she puts on Twitter after that game was "Time to piss in that cup, son."
And the fact that she continues to roast him in the post-game presser when he's sitting 3 feet away.
Even better. You know what though? They're like goals, the two of them. I mean, seriously, you constantly see him on the sideline when she's playing, constantly see her on the sideline when he's playing. It almost looks like when they sit next to each other, they're literally talking strategy and how to play in that game. And I think that's amazing. But listen, Bam, your wife's got 4 rings, man. She's going for one for the thumb this year.
More entertaining, and I'm not going to use the word couple, but between NBA, players. Remember when we had Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union basically giving each other crap most of the season
That
when
was the best.
yeah. Or I mean, really how wholesome the and we're and we'll get it back next year when he returns, but just the wholesome relationship and friendship that developed between Caitlin Clark and Tyrese Halliburton, especially during Indiana's run to the NBA Finals last season. But Asia and Bam is a whole nother level because of the fact that they are perennial all stars and basically run their city for their basketball teams. It was wonderful to see.
It really was. And I like I said, it just when she put that on Twitter, I was like, dude, I got to send that to Jim. That was hysterical.
One other name I was almost going to give you, but I will back off of it. Breaking news coming in: Austin Matthews, one of the captain of the Team USA gold medal hockey team, just announced a grade 3 MCL tear. He is done for the rest of the season for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Um,
Damn.
yeah. So yeah,
Is that what
uh,
Dangle was screaming about?
Yeah. So, well, then again, when is Dangle not screaming? So, yeah. So Bam goes off for 83, and Austin's knee essentially goes bam out the door, and the Leafs now need to find another way to be able to get out of the cellar, in the NHL.
Yeah, good luck.